Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are reviewing Vancouver Whitecaps 5, Real España 0. Vancouver Whitecaps 5, Real España 0 in the Scotiabank Concacaf League Round of 16, Leg 1 in La Liga de Campeones de Concacaf. Octavos de Final, Partido Ida 2023. Vancouver Whitecaps win. They slap up Real España. That first half didn't seem like it was going to be a slapping up. But that second half, though, hoo boy. The Vancouver Whitecaps came to play. Goals were scored as follows in the 21st minute. Ball crossed in off the corner. Tristan Blackman with a wonderful header. Puts it past Luis Lopez to make it 1-0, 1-0 Vancouver. Good header. Great goal by Tristan Blackman. Great place to be. Great positioning. You can't do anything but tip your hat at that goal. Great goal. 1-0, 1-0 at the half. Then, here's where it gets dicey and crazy. In the 58th minute, Ryan Gould passes it to Ryan Raposo. He makes a great run, shoots the ball near post. Lopez can't get to it first. It rolls into the net, makes it 2-0, 2-0. The Ryan connection, Ryan Gould to Ryan Raposo, 2-0 Vancouver. Then in the 64th minute, Devron Garcia pops the ball into his own goal. An own goal that counts for Vancouver against Real España. 3-0, 3-0. Sad own goal, but at least you're not Amro Tarek. It can't be that worse. It's not as bad as that. But still, 3-0, 3-0, Vancouver. Pedro Vite gets the ball passed to him by Ryan Gould. Once again, Pedro Vite with a great shot. Calm, cool, and collected. Past Lopez to make it 4-0, 4-0. And Vancouver is streaking. And then finally, in the 77th minute, the last of the onslaught, Brian White gets a goal for the first time in God knows how long. It's been a while for him. And he finally scores. Brian White gets a good goal. He was happy with it. He wanted it. 5-0, 5-0, and that's the way it would end. 5-0, 5-0 to the Vancouver Whitecaps, who had the misfortune of hosting this game, hosting the first leg of this tie for reasons that, well, I don't fully understand because I didn't hear why. I was watching on TUDNA, so I'd actually still like to know, but 5-0 for the Whitecaps. There was no away goals against. They're going down to Honduras. They could rotate their whole team if they want to. They still probably couldn't blow this one, and they're still the Vancouver Whitecaps. But in the end, they had a damn good game, a damn good performance. I got to tip my hat, and I'll give them all the plaudits in the world. Stats are as follows: 22 shots to 5, 12 shots on goal to 2, 54% possession to 46% possession, 483 passes to 392 passes, 91% pass accuracy to 94% pass accuracy, 13 fouls to 5, 3 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 0, 0 red cards on either side, and 5 corners to 1. As I said, I'll give the Vancouver Whitecaps all the plaudits in the world. I gave Real España way too much respect. I heavily disrespected the Vancouver Whitecaps. I didn't think they were any good. And in MLS, they may not still be that good. But this is what they cared about the most. Axel Schuster said as much, that they were looking forward to CCL. This is what they wanted. Axel Schuster said it when he got there to Vancouver that he wanted to be in the Champions League, get the club back to CONCACAF. He did, and he said, this is what we want the most. And they playing like it. They're telling the truth. Because Real España, at least when they were playing in the CONCACAF League, were a damn good team. I thought they could match up. They did not look like they could match up tonight. Vancouver Whitecaps had a great performance. Cordova, you could have asked for more. Pedro Vite, great performance. Ryan Gould, man of the match level performance. We'll get to that as well. Great. Two assists I think he could have had a goal of his own. Brian White came on off the bench, had a good substitute appearance. Tristan Blackman played well. The defense didn't make any mistakes. Yohei Takaoka, wonderful goalkeeping from Takaoka. They needed that, by the way, even though Hasal is on the back of my jersey. Yohei Takaoka is that dude, by the way. He is that dude. Great goalkeeper. Midfield, great. Offense, damn good. No really bad moments from the Vancouver Whitecaps. Even when Russell Tybert came on, they still played well. They didn't blow it this time. They were up 1-0 at the half. Vancouver Whitecaps fans, I bet they were clenching after what happened the past 2 MLS games. But no, tonight, they just added on. They kept going. They didn't blow it. Good for them. With that being said, though, watching the Whitecaps play tonight, they were well deserving of being in this tournament. I felt a little bit pissed off that they made it. It doesn't matter how much money you put into your team. It does not. It's about what your desire is, and the Whitecaps' desire for continental glory. That's truly what they want. They could care less about MLS. And it works, so to speak. Does it pay off to the point where it looks like, oh, they're great in Concacaf, but they suck in MLS? It is sort of weird, but hey, if it pays off for them, it pays off for them. I mean, you're going to pay the price anyway if you go that deep in MLS anyway. Why not just get a head start on it? Hey, maybe it's a smart decision. I got to respect it. With that being said, though, Vancouver Whitecaps, they wanted this game. They wanted to end the tie tonight. They did not want it to be in the balance next week in Honduras because they damn well knew, unlike most MLS teams, they ain't coming back next week. They got to do the job tonight because once you go down to Central America, some crazy stuff could happen. Ask Austin. Ask Toronto, 2019. Ask Philly. I wouldn't say it was too crazy, but, you know, ask anybody. Ask Seattle. They'll tell you. Crazy stuff can happen in Central America to MLS teams. It can. So, when you have the right to start the tournament at home, yeah, I'd put it away on night 1 too. Even if it's a disadvantage. Because if you don't put it away, it turns out being a disadvantage. But Vancouver put it away. Because even though Vancouver blows leads like a industrial-sized fan, no, I'm sure they'll probably end up holding this. I don't think they'll blow a 5-0 lead. Now, if Real España got an away goal or two, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm not completely sure, but it's 5-0. They got to be absolutely horrible and rotate fully to screw this up that badly. To do worse than what New York City did to Comunicaciones last year, or did there. Like, it's going to be of that level. And I will laugh if you pull that off. Sadly, not on camera because it's a 5 p.m. game. But it is what it is. With that being said, maybe it'll run over with the frickin' penalty shootout to the first live of that day. But with that being said, Real España got killed dead by Vancouver Whitecaps tonight. Simple as. I ain't got much to say about them because they got slapped. I'm disappointed in Real España. Let me tell you that much. I'm disappointed. I thought they could win this tie. I thought Vancouver sucks. They don't suck, at least where it matters the most, or what they want the most. They still suck in MLS. That's to be determined, but right now they suck in MLS. But they want CONCACAF more anyway. They want the Voyagers Cup more. They don't care if they suck in MLS as long as they win what they want. I don't think they want Leagues Cup that much either. it is kind of wild, and you could say it's just a Honduran team, but right now, Vancouver Whitecaps fans can legitimately say they're the only MLS team who have scored goals in this tournament. And they have the most likelihood of winning if you extrapolate out everything. I mean, they would have to play LAFC next. Or Alajuelense, most likely LAFC. I don't think they win against LAFC. See, that's the problem with sucking in MLS. Unless you're trying to, stealth, look better than somebody and surprise them when it matters, which I guess would be genius. But with that being said, yeah, Vancouver, damn, they impressed me tonight. I have to give them respect. I have to tip the hat. Vancouver Whitecaps, you are the best team in MLS this week in Concacaf Champions League. And I know LAFC still has to play. But I guarantee you they ain't beating Alajuelense 5-0. Or I'll eat my hat. It ain't happening. They may win. They ain't beating Alajuelense. Not in Costa Rica 5-0, no. With that being said, man of the match for me is Ryan Gould. Wonderful, 2 assists. A player that should be playing for Scotland. Every time I see him play, has a great game. And the reason, and it's weird that he's not playing for Scotland, because he's that good. He could play for Scotland. Ryan Gould, man of the match. Amazing performance. Amazing performance for the Vancouver Whitecaps. So with that being said, yeah, Real España got slapped. Vancouver did what they had to do. I respect it. I tip the hat. And I hope you lose in the quarterfinals. Because again, I don't want anybody else to be the first Canadian team to win the CONCACAF Champions League. Besides Forge, I'd be okay with Forge. But not you. So, especially when you lose to the Canadian Championship Final to them before they pull it off. I feel like I lost a bet. Yeah, with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats to the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in play. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch along of Motagua versus Pachuca and Alajuelense versus LAFC and a review of Alajuelense versus LAFC once that match is over within the hour. I'll see you then for that. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Vancouver. You pretty much just got your way to the quarterfinals. You can't screw this up now, can you? Can you? I'm out.